Hello, grade 12 students. So in today's video, we are going to do part 1 ever for 2026. I know that you guys, you have been waiting for this video. Ne? So today, guys, I'm going to cover so many ledger account. Ne? So I'm still going to rub here and do the other ledger account. I think there are how many? 1 up to 7. So guys, you must watch until the end. Ne? But this is what I want to emphasize before I start, guys. In grade 12, we are going to deal with a company. Ne? So guys, a company have a many different cases rather than the one that you did in grade 10 and 11, partnership and sole trader. Here we got a lot of complication transactions. So the reason I'm saying so, guys, is because I know that some of you will watch only this video and you say that you are prepared. It's easy, guys. There is some scenarios that are more complicated than the one that I'm going to do in this video. So this is still an introduction. uh, don't chillax and say that these things are easy. They are going to change the case, the scenario, the transaction, and in that case, it can be difficult for you to deal with the no matter how you understand English, guys. If you have never practiced it before, it can show you some flame, ne? But otherwise, sit down, listen until the end. Ne? I'm going to teach you something. Go. So, guys, when we talk about a company, you must know that a company is different from the other sole trader and partnership, because in a company we don't have a normal owners. Here we have the shareholders. Our owners are called shareholders. In order for you to be the shareholder, you must buy what we call a share. Okay, in grade 12 we are going to cover only ordinary share. We are not going to cover preference share. Ordinary share, once you purchase this ordinary share, you're going to become a shareholder. So this is what is new in grade 12. And also remember, a company, guys, pay dividends to their shareholders. It's also new. And the company, because they're making enough cash, they also have to pay tax. So we're also going to deal with tax. Okay, so guys, if you want a ledger account to be easy for you, firstly understand, is this account nominal account section? Is it equity? Is it liability? Is it assets? You must know that. If you know that, it's going to be easy for you to know whether this account increase this side or the other side. For example, ordinary share capital and retained income, guys, these are owner's equity. These are equity account. This mark is not working, guys. These account are equity account, and you know from grade 9, guys, that equity account increase on the credit and decrease on the debit. In other words, whatever that you record on the credit, that account is increasing. Whatever that you record on the debit, that account is decreasing. Very simple. Okay, then we have a shareholder for dividends, guys. Shareholder for dividends is liability. Why is liability? Because company owe the money to shareholders. They must pay shareholders money because they invested. Once you invested, you must get paid. Okay, it's liability. Liability increase this side and decrease this side. And the SARS, obvious, this one is also liability. You must pay tax to SARS as a company. All accounts that we are going to start with, their equity and liability, they have the same side of increase. In other words, guys, except SARS, because sometimes we can get a refund if we have paid them more. All these accounts, their opening balance are on the credit side because the increase are on the credit. But this one can change. It depend on we still owe SARS or SARS have to give us a refund. But otherwise, those other three, they are the same. Okay, let's start. Uh, Use the following information to prepare the following account. I'm not going to read. This is the account. Okay? And after that, they're going to ask you about the notes. The notes is not for today, guys. Step by step. Then after that, income statement. Okay, a balance sheet. Not for day, ne? Not today. And the accounting equation, not today. But the other video is coming. Okay. Then after that, the authorized share capital of Pellet Ltd comprised of 5 million ordinary share. Guys, once they said authorized, authorized is not like, it's like to authorize, to approve. This company has been approved to sell only 5 million share. Guys, a company is not allowed to just sell a share. A public company is not allowed to just sell a share. Ne? They are given instruction by the Companies Act that you must sell only this kind of share. Why are they avoiding that? If I have a public company now, I can just invite anyone, the whole country, come and buy share, come and buy, and I become a billionaire. Even though I know that there is no way that the whole country can own my company. So it's not allowed to act like that. Ne? They give you limit. So this company was given a limit of 5 million. So from 5 million at the beginning, the ordinary share capital, the value was 4.5 million, but the share that was issued at the beginning, it was only 1 million. From 5 million, they only sold 1 million at the beginning. Okay, and they give us a retained income balance, the SARS, and the shareholder for dividends. So our opening balance are given, guys. So I think we must copy and paste those one first, you know? For those lazy people who don't want to understand, opening balance are copy and paste. Balance for ordinary share 4.5 million. 4.5 million, and this side, what is it? 760. In other words, you can't get zero, guys. If you are a student from Accounting Solution SA, you can't get zero because you know this is copy and paste. Okay. Uh, this one SARS income tax is credit. They indicate that this one is credit, so you must credit 20,000. Okay, shareholder for dividends is 40,000. 4 marks already, just to copy and paste. You know this copy and paste part. Everyone loved it, even during my time when I was still in grade 12, guys. Oh, I don't complete this note first. I rush to copy and paste those opening balances first. Then after that, then I start to check which transaction is easy. I can start with them and so on. Because in accounting, if you attempt to finish this one first and you finish this one first, it's not going to work, guys. For example, this retained income account, there is no way that we can complete it before we complete appropriation account. We must finish appropriation account first and we get the balance here, which means that no matter how you love it, unless maybe you are a smart student, you can do it, but I don't even encourage that. You must get appropriation account first so that you will be 100% sure of what you are doing. Okay. uh Note, the amount owed to SARS and the shareholders were paid on 1 April 2020. In other words, guys, they said that those amounts that we were owing SARS and our shareholders at the beginning of the year, from those opening balance, we were owing SARS this amount and we were owing our shareholders this amount. They say that those amounts have been paid. If something has been paid, you know that the bank has been involved, guys. And if it's liability, if you were owing liability here, if you pay, liability is going to decrease. And now, because you know that this account is liability and this account is liability, you know that when the liability decrease, we record this side. Simple stuff, guys. because the words paid indicate bank. Here is our bank. Uh, sorry guys, it's 40,000. They said that amount at the beginning. They didn't tell us which amount, but we know that amount at the beginning. There is no other one. Is this one bank 20,000? It's another copy and paste. This one. Even this one, guys. You are going to get them. Ne? We are cooking distinction, guys. There is no other chances. Ne? We are cooking distinction here. Okay. Then the next one. On the 1 May, the director issued 500,000 ordinary share at issue price of 30 rand each. Guys, when they said issued is the same as we sold. You write it down, guys. You must have a note, a hardcover that you are going to write a note from this channel only. Don't mix up with other channel or with your teachers, just for accounting solution. So because when we are teaching, guys, what you need to copy is not amount, is the principle. Okay, so that even when you attempt another question paper on your own, it's gonna be easy because you already write down the principle. So I'm repeating, when we said issued, simply means that the company have sold the share. And if you sell something as a company, you receive money. Okay, because we sold share, now we are going to have many shareholders. Ordinary share is going to affect ordinary share capital. It's more like when we sell share, we are looking for more capital, because those shareholders or investors, when they buy share, they are going to become a shareholder, and as a company, we receive what? A capital to operate a company. So because we sold, our shareholders are going to be many here, which means that this account is going to increase. 500,000 multiplied by 3 rand, it's going to give you 1.5 million. 1.5 million, just like that. Okay, now, uh, okay, let's proceed. I think what you need to do, guys, is to make sure that your phone is on HD, to watch this clear. Okay, make sure that you set up your phone on HD. Don't save that. This day is not the time, or it's not a year to save data. You must watch clear things, so that you will be able to learn with no excuse. Okay, now guys, we have sold a share, we recorded them, that's okay. Now let's move. On 2 July 2020, the director declared and paid interim dividends of 15 cents per share. Guys, the directors, they say that we have to pay our shareholders. Remember, shareholders are paid twice. We declare share twice in a year. Number one, we pay them during the year, and the other one, we pay them on the last day of financial statement. So, guys, on the 2nd of July, directors paid the shareholders that were available on that day. How many shareholders they were available on that day? We have to check that first. Let's check. At the beginning of the year, the shares were 1 million. The shares were 1 million. Where can I write it? Because we're not going to use it now. They were 1 million. Plus the one that joined us on the 1 of May, 500. Which means that in total, they are going to be 1.5 million. Multiply by, because they say that 15 cents, guys, don't say multiply by 15. 15 cents is written like this, 0.15. Okay, let me calculate this one. 15 cents multiplied by 1.5 million shares, going to give us 225. It's gonna give us 225,000. Okay, we're gonna use it somewhere when we do dividends on ordinary share account, né? Okay, now guys, the next one. Remember, guys, before we proceed to this one, if this year we issued, if this year we paid, for example, in April, only 1 million was going to be involved. The other 500,000 was not going to be involved. Why? Because we only pay the shareholders that were available on that day. If you were not here, guys, during December, now it's January. If you were not here during December, we can't pay you for December. Why pay you for December? Because you were not working. You only paid for where you were available, unless they specify that these shareholders they qualify according to their negotiation. Okay, now guys, the next one, on the 1 August 2020, the company made a provisional tax payment of 212,250. The company are required to pay tax twice in a year. So they make a first payment, which means that they were trying to reduce the liability. They reduced the liability by 212, 250. Okay? And again, on the 3rd of December, they paid the same amount again. They reduced another liability. By how much? 212, 250. Okay. This one is very simple, guys. Liability decrease this side. If liability increase, which means that we owe SARS some cash. Okay. And again, the directors bought back 70,000 shares at 480 per share. Guys, when we are a company, it can happen that we have some fight with some shareholders. You know, we can't agree every day. If there is a fight that needs shares to be bought or to be bought back, which means that the company can decide what? To buy back the shares from those angry shareholders, or maybe the shareholder has died, something like that, for any other reason, but the procedure is going to be the same. So, which means that we have to remove those shareholders here and pay them their money. Okay, let's check. How many shares were bought back? 70,000. Guys, this amount of 480 that they give us, it has included, let me try to change the marker, guys. This amount, let me write it here, of 480. I no longer have a black marker, guys. Let me see if you're going to see. You will see. I think. Let me try this one. 408. 408. Okay. This 480, guys, is the total that we paid those shareholders. So, which means that it has included the amount that need to be recorded under ordinary share, which is the same as average. That's where average is going to start. And the other one, it must go to return income. It's regarded as a loss. Why are we saying it's a loss? It's more like, guys, when you purchase those shares, they were 10 rand. But when we take them back, we take back from you by 15 rand, which means that we have lost another 5 rand here. You see? So the amount that was given here on this scenario is this 15 rand. And what we are looking for to record under ordinary share is 10 rand. This other 5 rand is a loss that need to be reduced here under retained income. 70,000 multiplied by. Which means that if it was this scenario, we're going to say multiply by 5 rand here. And here multiply by 10 rand. This 15 rand, you don't record it anywhere from this financial statement that we are doing. It's for cash flow statement. Okay? If you didn't hear clearly, rewind the video and listen again. Okay, because we can't keep repeating on a video while you can rewind, guys. Okay, so now guys, they give us 408. What do we do to get the average? Average must be below amount that we purchase, because there is no case where these share are going to be bought back by a profit. There is no case. It's always a loss. Okay, we have to get it through average. How to calculate average, guys? We need to say total value of the share at the beginning. It was 4.5 million plus share that was issued during the year. The value, it was 1.5 million. On top, you put the value. On the bottom, you are going to put a shares. A shares at the beginning was 1 million and issued during the year was 500,000. Then you're gonna get your average. Okay, average is going to be 4 rand. Guys, you need to be careful even on this one. If this year were bought back before, if they were bought back before a further issued share, you were not going to include this part of 1.5 and this 500, because they were not there when shares were bought back. You were going to use average only of 4.5 million and 1 million. So we're still going to do those kind of scenarios on the other videos, you know? So don't just claim that average is always like this. Depending on the date, is depend. Check what was issued first. What comes first? Simple. Okay. Guys, it's raining. I hope that it's not gonna interrupt the video. Let me check how many minutes. 22 minutes. 22 minutes. Okay. In Limbombo, guys, it's raining like we can't record. It's a problem. Ne? But otherwise, let's just try and finish this video so that you guys, you can be learning something. Ne? Okay. Now, the next one. Okay, we're still on the average. We got the 4 rand. We got the 4 rand of average, which means that the difference between 4 rand and 4 rand 80 that we use to repurchase is 80 cents, which is going to be a loss. 80 cents is going to be split as a loss. You see now, that 4 rand 80 has been split into 4 rand and 80 cents. That's how it works. That's how it works, guys. A loss are recorded here. Retain income. The loss reduce retain income. The average is the normal price that we use to sell that share before they were just like that. Okay. Uh, After completing the audit, the following was determined. The net profit after tax for the year is 1,050,000 rand, and income tax for the year is calculated at 30% of the net profit, and final dividends declared is 20 cents per share. Okay. Let me write the totals here. How much is it? Let me verify. 70,000 multiplied by 0.8. What is it? 56,000. Okay, and this one is gonna give us 280,000. Okay, then now the one that we can balance is this one, because we have a total this side. It's going to give us 6 million. 6 million minus this one is going to give us a closing balance, that need to be closed off, and we carry it down this side balance. Okay, 5,720,000. All right, now guys, uh, this one we must get this one first, but we must complete appropriation account first, né? So it's impossible so far. Okay, shareholder for dividends. I think we can also conclude this one. Okay, shareholder for dividends. We have to calculate a final dividend, né? At the end. Okay, they say that a final dividend declared is 20 cents per share. We must check who was available on the last day. Remember at the beginning, there were 1 million shares and we issued another 500,000 shares and we minus 70,000 shares that we bought back. If you multiply by 20 cents, this is going to give you 286,000. 286,000. Okay, then after that, which means that even here is going to be the same because total here is gonna give us 470,000 and 470,000 minus this one is gonna give us 286,000. Okay, so we're still going to transfer this amount to the other account. Okay, now such income tax we can also do it because they give us the net profit after tax of 1,050,000 rand. So that amount, guys, 1,050,000 rand multiplied by, they say that they give us after tax. After tax, and what we are looking for is income tax. We are looking for 30%. And what we have is not 100, guys, because it's after, it's not before, it's after. If it's after, then it's 70% because it's already subtracted tax. So if you calculate this, you're going to get income tax amount. Income tax increased liability because this is what they got on the income statement that this is what we need to pay. Okay, is going to give us 450,000. Okay, then I did mistake here. I copied the wrong amount. Let me 326,000. 326,000 and this one is the one which is 470. Okay, 470,000 470,000, just like that. Balance. This one minus the rest is going to give you the close of the balance that we owe SARS. It will be 25,000 for next year. Balance 25,000. That's what we owe SARS for next year. Okay. Okay, 25,000 is there. Okay. Now, 25,000. I think now it's better. Okay. Now, we have completed all the account, but not all. I mean the one that we drafted here, but we still have this one that need to be completed. Okay. Guys, I think the one that I can remove here, because we still have to do SARS income tax. Okay, let me take my rubber here and remove this one. Okay, okay. remove this one and put the other one, guys. This one of return income, I can't remove it because we still need to finish it. Okay, if I remove this one, and which one? Okay, this ordinary dividend of 268, guys, we still need to use it under ordinary share dividends. Okay, I think SARS, where is SARS? Let me check if we are still going to use this amount of SARS. Yes, but only 450. Okay, you will see it when we get there, but otherwise we are not going to get a space for this one. But you guys, I believe in you. You can rewind if you want to rewatch the other part, because we can't. The board space is little bit small, compared to the work that we are trying to cover here. Okay, we are going to cover okay, we got dividends on ordinary share. Okay, dividends on ordinary share, guys. We have a bank, we have a shareholder for dividends, which is this one. Okay, 286,000. You just copy it there, and after that we have the appropriation account. We don't have opening balance here. Okay, so now how to get this one? It's very easy. In order to get that one, if you still remember, we did some calculation. Oh, and we get 225. We say that you need to say shares at the beginning of 1 million plus 500,000 shares. Okay, then you multiply it by how many? In interim, they say that it's 15 cents. It's 15 cents. This calculation, we already done it, and it give us 225,000. Then you just add this together to get appropriation. It's gonna be how much? The rain is becoming worse, guys. I have to finish this 1,000. 511,000. 511,000. Just like that, which means that when we go to appropriation account, we're just gonna copy this one. Okay, and there was another account, guys. This account is very little. I think even if I can just draw it like this here, if the account is called income tax account, not SARS income tax, not SARS income tax account, income tax account. This one, guys, we just record we have appropriation this side, account. The amount that we calculate from net profit after tax of 450 is the only one that we record here. Income tax 450,000. That's all that we record on this account. Now let's go to the final one, appropriation account. Appropriation account. Okay, this is the final one. So guys, please let's keep subscribing. Let's keep subscribing, guys. 18 of February is my birthday. I just want to make sure that at least I'm at 800,000 subscribers by that time. But it's only possible if everyone who is learning from this channel is subscribing. But if you're not subscribing, we're not going to reach it because we're still looking for more than 7,000 subscribers. So please guys, don't disappoint me. I want to celebrate my birthday with that 100,000 subscribers. Okay. Uh, Appropriation account. The format says SARS, income, tax, ordinary, dividends, uh, and what? Ordinary dividends, we take this one from appropriation. 511000. You don't take it from shareholder for dividends. You take from dividends on ordinary. Okay? The one that is included interim and final. Okay? Start income tax is this one from appropriation for 50,000. And we have retained income. Retained income, guys, is a balancing figure. It's a balancing figure, that one. Okay, here we have a profit or loss. Profit or loss is a net profit before tax. Remember, they give us after tax, guys, of 1,050,000. You must first reverse it to before tax. How do we do that? They say that the net profit after tax is 1,050,000 rand. You must multiply. We are looking for original 100, and what we have is 70. Okay, 1050,000 multiplied by 100 divided by 70. It's gonna give you 1.5 million. 1.5 million. 1.5 million. This minus this is going to give you retained income balancing figure of 539,000. This 539,000 is the one that we have to write here. 539,000. Then after that you can finish this account. Simple. Okay? This one plus this one it's gonna give you 1299, 123, 1299, 123. Okay, then you do the balancing figure on this one. This one minus this is going to give you 1,243,000, and you carry it down. Balance. Then it will give you 124300. That's how it's done, guys. So this is still an introduction, we still have a long way to go. Okay, but otherwise, guys, this ledger account is to prepare you to write your SBA test, not for a test. So in my extra classes, we already started with the notes. So guys, don't immediately when you see that online class are available, come and join. Okay, don't waste the time. Come and join immediately. So extra classes this year we have for 100 rand and for 150. 100 rand you attend twice per week, 150 three times a week. Okay, all option is a monthly payment. It's not a weekly payment, it's a monthly payment. Come and join. And the study guide, guys, if you are looking for a study guide, soft copy is only 100 rand. It contains questions, many questions like this and memorandum to prepare you from term 1 up to final examination. But otherwise, guys, if you have learned a lot, tell me on the comment section that you watched the whole video until the end and you are looking for part 2. Okay, tell me on the comment section and tell me the province that you are coming from, so that I can see where majority are coming from on this channel. But otherwise, guys, all the best from your grade 12. Grade 12 is very important. It's going to determine your future, so take every practice very serious, né? Because you have to make it. I know most of you have been watching me since last year, grade 11. Some of you started with me in grade 10. So I want you guys to, all of you, to make it and go and represent us, that we have been assisting you a lot. So go and do your best. Study, ne? Don't relax. Whether it's raining or it's too hot, avoid the issue of excuse, guys. Pull up your socks. You need to get a good marks, because competition out there is very high, because you can find somebody who have average of 70%, and that student is number one at his school. But when it comes to admission at university level, you find that the competition is more than that, and the person is on the waiting list. So let's get a good marks as much as you can, you know? If it's distinction all subject, get them, so that it can be easy for you when you go to the varsity, ne? Otherwise, let's meet, guys. Otherwise this video is gonna play 1 hour. Bye.